past, it's been Western European and North American centres that have been important for all aspects of the art world. But in the last 10 or 15 years, my argument is that the global contemporary art world is moving away from Western Europe and North America towards Asia. But we know it's a very volatile situation. You look at what's going on in Europe with Brexit and the European Union, fragmentation around that, and in America with Trump, and a lot of division in the United States. And in a way, the contemporary art world is not separate from the global capitalist economy as a whole. In fact, it's part of it. So when that changes, the art market will change as well. And the location of the most important centres in the art market is moving east. Hong Kong was becoming the third most important art market in the world after London and New York. Partly because of Hong Kong's place within Asia, attracting buyers and capital from all over Asia, but specifically because of Hong Kong's relationship to China.
You know, the movement of art in and out of Hong Kong is very easy. We don't have a VAT, or we don't have a sales tax. So again, from a tax perspective, it's beneficial. Well, I think, you know, Hong Kong is in quite a unique position in the market. You know, it has a mature primary market. So Hong Kong has, what, about 120 or so galleries. And then, of course, the auction market is quite mature as well.
Thank you. Lot number 7662 is alternating point 1560, 17, 18, 19.
那当然，现在的那个艺术状况跟以前肯定是不一样，因为以前比较单一，基本上艺术家只能透过艺廊来展现他们的作品。那现在像多了博览会呀，还有其他的渠道。你早年博览会，香港的博览会也是在08年之后才有的，以前叫艺术香港，后来2014年变成香港那个巴塞尔香港艺术展。
You know, what we are is really market makers. You know, we're bringing people into contact with artworks and ideas and experience. That is, you know, an opportunity to come together in one place and experience over a few hours a huge diversity of art. Now, whether that's obviously the Asia Contemporary Art Show or indeed, you know, a premium fair like Art Basel.
Feature carefully curated exhibitions within the gallery sector's booths. Art Basel in Hong Kong has become a fixture in the art world calendar, now ranking us as the annual Asian gathering for the top gallerists, museum directors, collectors, curators, and artists from around the world.
I think it put Hong Kong on the international art map. You know, I think never before. People would previously talk about Basel or London or New York or Miami, but nowadays they would say Hong Kong in the same conversation.
竟是本地的画廊，也不会说世界范围内大量的展览。那可以透过这样的一个平台，迅速的跟这些各地区的那个收藏家或者是艺术爱好者取得这种联系。所以这个平台对于我想所有的亚洲画廊或者香港本地的画廊来讲是非常非常重要。
看到巴塞这么多的人参观，我们还是蛮欣慰的。我们会觉得艺术市场很繁荣。那实际上真的去回到画廊体系里面，包括艺术家体系里面，实际上可能这也并不能反映出真实的一个状况。
If you look at the art ecology of Hong Kong, you know, the galleries in Hong Kong are spread out because obviously downtown the rents are very expensive. The gallery market in Hong Kong is actually a little fragmented. But also sort of the maturing of Hong Kong is you're beginning to see associations like the Hong Kong Art Gallery Association being formed three or so years ago. And of course more recently on the south side of the island, the South Island Cultural District were being formed.
Of course, to get together, to have a district with bigger galleries, more galleries in the same place. Of course, ultimately it should be good for business, but we hope that we'll create this culture of going to gallery after Basel. That more and more people will go to Basel, as they will go to museums. And think, okay, what happened once Basel is over? But actually things are happening, not on the museum front, but it happened with galleries. Because galleries, still a lot of galleries in Hong Kong are doing a proper job of bringing culture.
It was a very conscious choice. Partially was due to the fact that, of course, you can get much bigger space and a much lower rent, or even acquire the space. We bought our unit in the building. The spaces are quite interesting. It's industrial, but it's changing slowly. There are more commercial enterprises. Is also the MTR is just open, so it's it's 2 stops away from Admiralty. That makes it very easy access.
其實係你會見到有個危機啦，就係以前一個工廈啦，咁其實唔會有好大嘅特色嘅。但係我就希望咧，因為呢個咁嘅轉變過程入邊，我哋呢邊咧係有一班咁嘅藝術家喺度，跟住咧就可以咧就為呢個區咧即係注入少少多啲呢方面嘅特色喺度，令個區咧係多啲文化氣氛啦、文化嘅嗰啲質素喺入邊嘅話，我覺得咁樣係會令到個社區咧係更加完善啦。
You know, a lot of these things is part of the evolution of Hong Kong in terms of its overall, I think, market maturity. But I also think there's a growing awareness to the idea of collecting. Now, whether it's collecting art or collecting wine or collecting watches, but there just is a broader interest amongst the public in Hong Kong to participate in collecting.
Liquefy the assets. You can't turn paintings into money. It's not like shares or stocks. And in fact, the evidence over a long period shows that the art market it's not a great place to put money if you want to make a profit. The vast bulk of the art market in the middle is not a particularly good asset class compared with other kinds of asset classes that you might buy or sell or invest in.
超过一半以上的所谓的作品呢，其实是属于消费级别的，他们其实水准各方面都没有达到收藏级。那这个在选择的时候就很重要。像我们如果把它当作是一个艺术资产配置项来看的话，那我们就非常坚持，而且非常严格，要选那个投资级别的。那其实能够达到收藏级的艺术品呢，在整个的这个艺术史的这个浩瀚的海洋当中呢，其实是非常非常少的一部分。我觉得基本上比较客观的讲，可能只有10%，最多20%。
You know, contemporary art is more like venture capital. I think I prefer investing in young artists. They're living, you get to know them, you really support their careers, you follow them. It adds something more than just financial return.
但是其实每一个本地的艺术家一定要本土的藏家做支持，这个特别重要。你看中国这些年的艺术品市场蓬勃发展，是跟我们国内的藏家的那个拿出真金白银的支持是分不开的。而且香港现在是中年这一代呢，收藏家呢就是群体呢，现在也在形成，但是确实跟国内是比，我觉得还是有一些差距，总体数量上。
我覺得香港本地藝術其實係由一個好草根嘅社會咁嘅係形成出嚟。咁我早期嘅收藏差唔多都係10年前到開始留意香港藝術家啦嚇。咁當時係冇一個市場嘅嚇。咁差唔多係直接要去啲藝術家嘅工作室啊去揾佢哋啲作品嚇，咁但係當時我亦都覺得香港藝術家係好需要有人支持，因為係冇人留意佢，咁有好多藝術家根本生存都係好困難嘅。
I think it's hard to survive anywhere, but I think especially in Hong Kong because there's not enough support system from government or from organization, especially studio space.
因為香港租金好貴，咁要有一個reasonable space 啦，即係要一個夠大嘅地方啦。咁我哋需要地方可能係創作當中啲畫要等佢乾啊，或者係要有一啲 storage 嘅。咁因為租金實在太貴啦，咁對於我哋嚟講都會係有一個挑戰喺度嘅。
一路到我諗係最近呢3、4年啦，咁就開始你真係明顯覺得係外界開始關注香港藝術家啦。其實香港藝術個發展其實而家只係一個起步點咯。咁我覺得如果係即係最緊要係啲藝術家即係要堅持佢哋自己嘅創作咯，唔好受到呢種商業氣氛 嘅影響咯，去改變佢哋嘅創作。
Well, I think the future will be very interesting. These are very interesting times. because it's not just about the fair, which is an important element, but the fact that many galleries now have opened new spaces in Hong Kong. And then next year, the Central Police Station will be definitely open, and eventually M+, the Museum for Visual Culture. So all these elements are coming into place. It will create a very vibrant environment for art, not just as an art market, but art creation and the discussion and the interest in art.